Alright guys, we're back out here. We brush hogged all this area. We've got this pile of junk to pick up. We've got a pretty good eroded ditch down there. There's some concrete tear out over there, but that's pretty deep. So we're gonna get all that concrete into there, all that concrete into there. We're gonna take this dirt pile and put it into there, but we're gonna have the concrete intermingled in there to kind of help solidify it. If we can get that graded back out, what I'm going to do is I've got a bunch of rock over there. I'm probably going to just transport it over here. Depending on how heavy it is, we may try to place it in there. If not, I've got to bring the excavator out. We need to brush hog that little chunk in the corner anyways, unless I get it cleaned up good enough with the skid loader, which may happen. And then there's a dirt pile up here on this corner. I need to get it knocked down. He wanted to get it knocked down, but he kind of wanted this eyesore here on the corner done, so it didn't look so bad. So we're going to kind of pick through that pile and see what all we got. When we run into big chunks of concrete, we'll get it in the deepest parts first, but I guess it's all fairly even. I mean, it's pretty deep in there. But anyways, he said it's been doing that for quite a while, so I figured if we get mainly concrete and rock in it, maybe a little dirt to smooth it out, we'll get some rock on top of it and help it keep from eroding again, maybe help hold it in there. He didn't want to put any fabric or anything. So anyways, but that's what we're doing today. I've got the Kubota warming up. Let me get it unchained and off the trailer, and we'll get the camera set up and we'll get on with our day.
The
Well, here's this area. When we came up here, there was a big mound of dirt, had all kinds of crap in it, a bunch of rock and everything. Well, that mound of dirt is now graded off, and it filled this ditch. If you remember how steep that ditch was, eroded out. It's not eroded out anymore. She's filled up. Got a couple small rocks we'll put down in here. I've got piles of rock everywhere, so I brought some rock down to put in there at the end of it to keep it from silting down in the end of there, or into that storm water crossing under the road. Let's pick up some of this stuff, small loose stuff, that way if somebody's gonna mow it or whatever, I don't know what they do in here. But anyways, as you can see, it looks a whole lot nicer. I got a bunch of junk from over there, but basically filled that ditch and made it a whole lot more presentable in here, so it doesn't look like it's not maintained. And now it'll be a little easier to maintain it. I mean, this will probably settle in a little bit and stuff. It's got a bunch of rock in it, a little bit of dirt, but it had mostly rock. Anyways, but this was the shallowest part, and I mean, this has got big rock and stuff in it, but that's not bad. That looks pretty good. That turned out pretty good, and it's almost like I've been doing it long enough to almost estimate how much dirt that'll take to fill it up, because I thought that would probably fill it up. I mean, I was a little short here, but I really thought that was enough dirt to get me all the way down here, and then I was going to put a couple rocks there. I found this big thing, so I put that down there. There's rock. There's like 2 or 3 layers of rock under our feet. But anyways, that was a pretty close estimate. It was kind of spilled off there. It kind of eroded that bank over there, and it was probably twice as wide as the rest of it. So not making excuses. I just kind of guesstimated it, didn't measure nothing. Anyways, but that looks a whole lot nicer. Hopefully he's happy with that. You know, just getting this ditch filled back in is probably a whole lot better than what he was expecting. And he told me to move the dirt across the street, and I'm like, nope, we're gonna fill this ditch up. Why would you move it across the street when you need to fill the ditch up? So I put that big mama down there. There's a big dude. But anyways, I think we're gonna go up to the top of the hill. There's a dirt pile up there I need to push off and spread out. I'm gonna see how much rock is in it. If there's a bunch of rock, there's no sense in pushing it off, because we've got piles of rock everywhere else. If it's dirt, I'll push it out, kind of grade out the sidewalk and stuff, probably coming down the hill and whatnot, because it's literally right around the corner there. Anyways, we'll check it out, and if we're not going to do anything with it, that's the end of our day in here. We'll go get something else done.